Hello, ladies. Tanisha Levon here of Love Therapies, and I just came to talk about something really quickly. So, you all know that I am the director of a cosmetology school. However, I am also an aesthetics instructor. Now, we're not talking about aesthetics today. That's my other page. But this page is all about femininity and women and knowing your worth and knowing who you are. I'm sorry today that I may have to be the villain. However, there is something that I want to talk about. So I was having a conversation with my students, and I was telling them, as an esthetician, when you first get out of school, you don't have any clients, you don't have any business, you don't have anybody that is coming to you to receive your services yet. I was like, however, before you lose heart, do not undercut the industry. So what I meant by that was, there was a time where full sets were $60, $70 in the late 1980s and 90s. Everyone could not get acrylics, everyone could not get gel. What happened was the Koreans came in and they started charging $25 for full sets, and what happened was everybody was able to get full sets. I was 14 and a half years old, able to get a full set of nails without any overhead or anything like that. I'm literally have a little McDonald's job and I get a full set of nails done, right? Okay, so I started thinking about it as it relates to femininity and our worth and what is happening out here. So yes, when they get out of aesthetic school, they can offer specials, they can offer promotions, they can offer, certain discounts for certain different things, loyalty programs, rewards, but do not undercut the industry, because what happens is when you undercut, you mess up the whole industry. You mess the regime up, okay? So hear me out. Let me cook. So as it relates to our femininity, what is happening is the women out here, we are undercutting the value. We are undercutting the industry. So having said that, what is happening is the representation of female beings as a whole is a bad representation. We have Love and Hip Hop Miami, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop New York. We have Baddies now. We have, The Ultimatum. We have all of these reality shows where these women are becoming the voices of women in general. And it is not the truth. It is not facts. We are all being represented by those entities, and we all don't act like those entities. So here we are as women, right? This is life. Life is about supply and demand. So that is how it works for everything in this world. When there's too much supply, there is no demand for it. And when there's not enough supply, everything goes higher in value. Guess what, ladies? You guys have done it. Clap it up for yourselves. Because what we're doing in this industry of femininity is we're dating men. We got legs, toes to the ceiling and knees on the ground before they've done anything to earn it. Men are hunters by nature. They don't have to hunt because we just throw ourselves on the ground in front of them. They don't have to hunt. They get to come outside and you're throwing yourself at them. You're throwing your life. You're throwing your value. You're throwing marriage. You're throwing children at them without any commitment from them to provide and protect you. We are literally out here doing the most. We're proposing to them now, and they're like, can you give me a chance, please? Literally, I was talking to someone today and they said it was men are hunters and they're like lions, right? And there's a bunch of dead carcasses already on the ground in front of them. It's like the animal jumping into the trap for you. There is no work to be done. So guess what happens to the ecosystem? The lion forgets how to sniff out. The lioness forget how to hunt, because everything is literally in front of them. Everything is literally thrown at their feet without them having to even see your value. You're already giving up everything that they didn't even ask for it yet. And they have done nothing to earn it. So not only are we giving things up and then walking away heartbroken and then blaming them when it was really us, and two, they forget how to pursue. So now the entire dating world, the entire dating game is thrown up in arms. Because why? Men don't know how to pursue anymore because the women have been throwing themselves at men for the past 12 years. Fake bodies, fake booties, just throwing it at them. And now they don't know how to hunt for what's valuable anymore. It's sad. So then the women that are valuable, they actually seem like too much work. They actually seem like, you mean to tell me I got to take you out to dinner first? You mean to tell me you want me to add this to your life before you give me this? You mean to tell me that I got to offer you some form of commitment before you give me this? Ladies, 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 if I cannot tell you anything else, and I don't mind being the villain, by the way, y'all could eat me up in these comments. I really, truly can care less. But the fact of the matter is our representation of how we have been looking for the past literally 8 to 10 years is doing us a disservice. Because then the women that are out here that are actually valuable, the women that are out here that are actually cultivating their femininity, the women that are out here that are actually trying to figure out what they really want in their life and get a partner that is worthy and viable to submit to and to want to create a long-term relationship with, those are the quiet ones. You don't see those women out. You don't hear those women on TV. You don't see those women online like that. So the men can't even find them because they cannot sniff them out, because you, my friend, have thrown your dirty, dead-ass carcass in front of him. And hey, he said, listen, I'm just trying to eat. I don't got a chance, and I don't got time to be picky. I'm just trying to eat. I'm just trying to get out here and get full. I don't got time to be sniffing out prey. I'm just trying to eat. So ladies, all pun and no pun intended, if you're out here being eaten quickly, you are the problem. You are the very variable that is throwing the dating game off. You are throwing off everything for all the other women. So please, 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 ladies, the only way that we could fix this is if we band together. However, I have noticed that women they all say that we're a girl's girl and, you know, a girl code. We don't have a code, y'all. We don't have a code. Men have a code, because if we had a code, this problem would not have started in the first place, because we all would have been on what? Code. We all would have been like, hey, listen, in the 60s and 70s, women weren't giving it up for grilled cheese sandwiches and tacos. We weren't doing that. And so men knew that they had to work a little bit harder. Nowadays, we out here doing anything, giving everything up for nothing in return. And then now, all of a sudden, we want them to turn around and regress and go backwards and start hunting for us again. They are not. Ladies, you have thrown off the dating ecosystem. It is your fault. And I'm going to say yours. Usually I say ours and put myself in it, but I am not. I refuse to put myself in this foolishness. It is your fault. And the women that will probably be under this post debating me, it's you that I'm talking to. I'm sorry. And like my mother would say, it's tight, but it's right. The best way to fix a problem is self-awareness and realizing that you yourself are a part of the problem. What are you out here doing? What has a man offered you? What has he committed to in your life before you just start going out on a limb and throwing yourself in front of him? They need to learn how to hunt again. The bar is so low that literally anybody could jump it. It's like skipping a curb. And we have done it. It is not their fault. It is our fault. And until we take accountability for that, and until we decide to band together and change that, none of it's going to change. And the dating pool will still have pee in it. Sorry, ladies. Somebody had to say it. Bye.